Hello friends, today we are gonna look how to trap your opponent by playing the Queen's Gambit accepted. Let's look at it. Starts with 1 d4, d5, c4, and if black takes on c4, this is the Queen's Gambit accepted. Black can also play e6, which is the Queen's Gambit declined. I have already made a trap video in this, please do check it out. So let's look at d takes on c4, the Queen's Gambit accepted. Here white needs to play e3, attacking the pawn on c4. So what black really needs to do is to forget about this pawn and bring his pieces out. But I have seen many players playing this move b5, protecting the pawn on c4. Here white needs to play a4, attacking the pawn on b5. Here black can't really take on a4 because his pawn structure will be collapsed. So black can play a6 or c6, defending the b5 pawn. Let's look at it. If he plays a6, we can simply take on b5 and he can't recapture because his rook is hanging. And other defense for black is to play c6, protecting the pawn on b5. If he plays c6, we can take on b5 and after he recaptures, we can play our queen to f3, attacking the rook diagonally, and finally he has to give his one minor piece, by which we are completely winning. Black also has other defenses like bishop to d7 and bishop to a6, defending the pawn on b5. So let's look at it. If he plays bishop to d7, we can take the pawn on b5, and if bishop takes on b5, we can play our knight to c3, attacking the bishop. Now he has two ways, either to defend his bishop or to bring his bishop to a6, also defending the pawn on c4. So let's look at it. If he plays a6, we can take his bishop and he can't recapture because his rook is hanging. His another defense is to play bishop to a6. If he plays bishop to a6, we can play our queen to f3, attacking the rook diagonally. And the most common defense is to play c6, blocking the diagonal. Here is the time, guys, that we can have fun with our opponent. We can play rook takes a6, and after he takes on a6 with his knight, we can take the pawn on c6 with our queen, giving a check. Since king has no square to move, he should block the check with his queen, and if he plays queen to d7, we can take the rook on a8, giving another check, and again his queen has to block the check, so he'll play queen to d8, and again we come back to c6, giving a check. This time also he has to play queen to d7, so we can take the knight. Look at this, guys. Black has lost almost his half of the pieces. White is completely winning. And instead of c6, black can also play his knight to d7 so that his queen defends the rook. But once his knight is moved, we can take the bishop on a6. Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe this channel. Bye bye.